It's Tuesday, November 29th. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daly, and thank you once again for joining me. You know, I had an interesting question here on Facebook that I wanted to share with you, and it's from my friend Daryl, and here's what he says. And by the way, evidently there's some dispute between him and his uncle, and having something to do with Walgreens, and I don't know the whole story, but I understand the difficulty between the two of them. Here's what he says. This is what his uncle says to him. And I say to you, Christians, you brought it all on yourself with your condescending attitudes. I was not allowed to do Halloween at my place of business because Christians thought it was inappropriate. Now the shoe is on the other foot and you are crying. Last time I checked, this was America and freedom to believe as you wish. And yes, I realize you are going to debate this because you are Christian and cannot accept other points of view as you have in the past. My thoughts on Christians is that they are hypocrites, as is all religion. So I say shame on Walgreens for bending to the stupidity of Christians, but I will still do business with them. Think before you condemn, as you get what you reap, and it doesn't feel good, does it? A little bit of animosity there, I think. So what do? You know, there are people, and I get these letters, these emails, these, messages all the time from people saying, I've been trying to witness to this person and they're just really fighting me and let me put the shoe on the other foot for a minute. I would have to say, and I'm going to make some of you mad with the statement, I'm sure. But I would have to say that many, many Christians that I know are the most unhappy, judgmental people in our society. I hate to say that, but it's true. They are condescending. They are judgmental. They're the first ones to tell you if you're doing something wrong. And it seems like they're the most unbending, and we use Jesus Christ as our excuse to condemn other people and to put them in their place. Now, we know that Westboro Baptist Church, for instance, has this campaign called God Hates Fags, but they kind of hate everybody, and it's justified by the fact that they think that God hates sin so much that he also hates the sinner, and he condemns almost everybody to hell no matter what. It's difficult to be that perfect, and of course none of us are. But when Jesus died on the cross, he sent us a message, not just simply that our sins were forgiven, but he kind of leveled the playing field. And he brought a new idea, really fairly new idea, to the Christian community, and that was this, that your motivation now is love, not judgment, love. So, what happens when we have a heart of judgment, and what happens when we have a heart of unconditional love? Things change a bit, don't they? And folks, God didn't ask us to judge the people around us and condemn them, and you really will very, very rarely win anybody to the Lord by your judgment and your arguments with them, but you sure would through your love and your kindness. And that's what God asked us to display. Now, I don't know what's gone on between my friend Daryl and his uncle, and he may have done just fine, but I understand his uncle's frustration. I really do understand it, because from so many Christians, he's probably gotten this attitude of judgment. So I want you to ask this question today. Do you have a heart of judgment towards people or a heart of unconditional love? Would you think about that today as you encounter people that are in your path? I'd like you to do me a favor today. Whether you're watching this on Facebook or MySpace or Twitter or YouTube or wherever, would you write real quickly below what city and country you're listening from? That would really help me. City and country you're listening from. I'd appreciate it very much. Well, God bless you. Have a great day.